In this episode, I'm going to show you how we dramatically increased our culture with sticky notes.
Want to get inside access to the ad campaigns that have been used by some of the most successful fitness studio brands from all over the world? The ads they've used, the landing pages, texts, emails, videos, what their prospect journey looks like? All of that is available now in LRVT, which stands for Loud Rumor Virtual Training. Whether you're a rookie in the advertising game or a seasoned professional, LRVT is designed to help you and your team advertise like the best fitness studios on the planet. Each training is well produced, thorough, and based on proven campaigns that we've ran successfully over and over again. You'll also be a member of our community where you can ask questions and get support from our team, as well as the many other studio owners that we work with. To get started, go to loudrumorvt.com. Again, that's loudrumorvt.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to the GSD Show in this GSD BITE version where we are here with sticky notes. What did I do with sticky notes in order to dramatically increase our culture and help employees hit goals that they probably wouldn't have hit otherwise, including myself? So I realized this one thing about 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago? About 3 years ago. And we were at an end of the year retreat, which we do every single year. And we were up at a cabin, the entire company in Prescott, Arizona. And one of the things that we do at the end of the year retreat is we just kind of talk about something that has worked really, really well for us in that previous year. And so one of the things that worked really well for me was I hit 3 major goals that I had set for that particular year, like really big personal goals and goals that are really hard to do. And so I explained that one of the strategies I did this year that I've never done before, but I truly believed helped contribute to me reaching this goal was every single morning, I write down my goals for the year. I set them at the end of the previous year, and then I write them down every morning. And even when I hit them, I still write them down, but I check them off, right? So as you go on, you still see my goals every single day in my book that I've got. I still write them down, and then I check off the ones that I've completed, right? And I do that every morning, and I did it every night. And the reason I decided to do this was because I wanted to make sure I started my day with intention, where it's like, all right, start my day. I'm going to focus on my goals first and make sure that as much as I can control, everything I work on helps me get to these goals faster. And then at the end of the day, I write my goals down again, the same exact goals, but this way, because I'm able to, like, as I'm writing them, I'm reflecting, like, did I even work on these things today? And if the answer is no, then the next morning I remember that because I felt kind of crummy about it. And then I go and I write them again. And when I realize that I didn't work on them yesterday and I'm writing them again, I'm much more focused today on not wasting any time in working on them. So I very rarely, if ever, because I still do this process today, I very rarely, if ever, go 2 days in a row without really working on a particular goal. And I've already hit 5 out of 8 of my goals for the year, and I'm pretty much it's almost a done deal. I'm hitting my goals already. I can already see it. All 8 are going to be hit probably by November. So I told my team this, and I said, guys, let's incorporate this, right? Because I feel like, sometimes the average person, they have dreams. They think they're goals, but they're dreams because they don't work towards them. They don't have a goal date. They're not writing them down. They're not doing that, right? So it's just kind of like in their head. They like to have this. They like to have that. And their dreams kind of go in and out, new dreams all the time. So I say, guys, let's do this. Every morning when you come into work, instead of like clocking in like the old-fashioned companies would do, how about you just take a sticky note and you write down your goals, right? And so everybody decides what their goals are going to be for that particular year. And then they create a canvas. So we gave them this like software where they can go ahead and take images from Google Images, and they just basically make this canvas of all their goals. A vision board, essentially, is what it is. And everything has to be measurable. Once they create that canvas, our company will actually print it on an actual physical canvas, right? So we go to Walmart or something like that. I don't know where we go, but I think it's Walmart. And so whenever a new employee starts with us, that's the process, right? We say, hey, what do you want to accomplish for the year? Make sure it's measurable, pick at least 3 to 5 things, and then use this app to go ahead and create a vision board, and then send us the file, and we'll put on a canvas and we print it out. So, if you're watching instead of listening, what you can see here is this is our wall, right? And so you can see all the canvases, and the sticky notes around them actually represents every single morning when employees walk in, they take a sticky notepad, they write down their goals, that's on the vision board, they write down their goals, and then they take the sticky note off and they just pick a spot on the wall and they paste it up there. And then at the end of the day, AKA when they're clocking out, they go back to the pad, they write them again, and they pick a spot on the wall and they put it up there. So over the course of, the weeks and the months and the year, those sticky notes really start to compound. And this is a wall you can see if you're watching. This is a wall from our previous office we were at. You can see it's stacked, right? But we've had employees hit some really great goals. People that, finally started to live on the water or bought their first house, paid off student loan debt, took a vacation with their family, reconnected with their biological father. I mean, you're talking goals that some people would like to hit but don't actually ever hit, or maybe take years, and they're hitting them within a year of placing the goals. It's exciting to watch. And the way I believe it is, everyone at this company is serving the company, right? They're all putting their time, their valuable time that they'll never get back, to help this company grow. And because they're serving this company, I wanted to find a way for the company to serve them, right? Because the company's hitting some really cool goals. Moving into a really great office, being able to hire some really great people, being able to do stuff like this, right? This podcast. And so I wanted to find a way to serve the employees more than with just a paycheck. Anybody gives a paycheck. McDonald's, Target, Walmart, everyone gives a paycheck for the exchange of time. I wanted to actually be able to give them goals and have dreams come true like is happening for our business. And so to be able to see a lot of those things happen has been great. So I encourage you to do this. And if you're listening, it's great that you're listening, but take a second to go to YouTube and actually watch this episode of the GSD show so you can actually see exactly how this works, and you can see how it's actually worked for some of our employees. So anyway, guys, hope this helped. And I really care about culture at this company, and I think every company should have a good culture. It's like, why work there? If you're gonna work there anyway, choose between a good culture over a bad culture. And little things like this, it takes no time to write in the morning, it takes no time to write at night. But man, what dividends it pays off to be able to see people do stuff like what they're doing here at our company. And I know we've had a lot of fitness studio owners already start employing this into their business, and it's great. And hopefully you can start doing it for your business as well. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, or YouTube. And to watch more episodes and get exclusive links from each episode, go to gsdshow.com. Again, that's gsdshow.com.